So, welcome to Carpool Chattyaoke, and I'm pleased to be joined today by Doug James. Doug, why don't you tell us about your job?
Okay, so my job in the partnership is I am the systems officer for the finance team. So I look after the various finance systems that we have, so the EFIN system and the Paris system, and I update them. We change the business processes that drive each of the systems. We make sure they're all compliant with the various legislation and different regulatory bodies. So yeah, quite a varied role really, lots of different things.
So EFIN is obviously, as you say, new, relatively new for us.
Yep.
So this is a way of trying to reduce paper and make things more efficient.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we're always looking to drive out as much of the wastage in the system, and sometimes that's process driven, but a lot of the times it's because of its reliance on paper, and you have to physically move things around the organisation. It can get a bit messy, particularly when you've got the different sites like the Verwood Hub and the leisure centres. So yeah, if we can make everything electronic, then that certainly helps, and we've largely managed to do that through the EFIN system.
Good. And what's the best bit about it?
I think the best bit about my job is when you see that there's a problem with something, you can do something about it. So you can try and get the IT to fit better around those different processes, or if there's something that are annoying people or winding people up, you can go in and you can help them. So that's always good.
Good. And no job is perfect.
No.
What's the worst bit about it?
I suppose the worst bit about it is that there is such a reliance on the IT, and to a certain extent, how well the IT work is obviously how well I'm doing my job, but there are some things that you are just unavoidable, and they do just stop sometimes, and that can be really frustrating because lots and lots of people use the finance system, so when it goes down, it can really have an impact. So yeah, I suppose it's the IT that's the worst bit.
Because we were going to record this a few weeks ago, weren't we?
We were going to, yes,
and
we
you
were.
stood me up.
Yeah, I did. I left it in the cold.
That was an IT problem.
It was, yeah. We're having a problem with our budget report, so I had to spend a bit of time trying to fix those. So yeah, sorry about that.
That sounds okay. And so, if you weren't doing this, what would be your dream job?
So my dream job, I suppose, is a bit of a weird one, really. But I would love to be the Speaker of the House of Commons.
Really?
Yeah, I think that would be really good because you get to boss people about, and that's always good. Particularly members of Parliament that need a bit of bossing about sometimes, I think. So yeah, I'd really like to be Speaker of the House of Commons.
So it's not the politics you're interested in, it's just the bossing people about.
Well, the politics is interesting as well, but I think when you get to work in an institution like that, it's a real privilege. So yeah, it'd be really good.
So you have to stand as an MP to be the Speaker of the House of Commons? You
do, but once you've done it, and once you've been elected as an MP, then you're allowed to stand just as the Speaker. So, and that's usually an unopposed.
Yeah. So once you're in, you're in.
You're in forever.
It's just getting in is going to be the tricky bit.
That's always the difficult bit.
And so, when you're not at work, what sort of things do you get up to?
I like to socialise a lot, and I know that's a bit of a cliche one, but it is true. I like to go out and do lots of things. So visiting different parts of the UK is always great, but to go abroad is has always been a passion of mine, really. So to go and see as much as you can, because travel broadens the mind. So I think as much as you can see is always good.
So more locally, Christchurch, East Dorset, a fantastic place.
Absolutely.
Have you got a favourite spot?
Christchurch Quay is always very nice. The Stomping on the Quamps festival is always great, and to go and spend some time down there is always really nice. We're quite lucky to have that just on our doorstep. So
we are indeed. So thanks for your time today, Doug. We'll just finish off by asking you what your favourite song is.
So earlier on this year I went to Glastonbury Festival and absolutely loved it, and one of my favourite bands are Foo Fighters, and they headlined it, and so my favourite song is Everlong by Foo Fighters.
Thanks, Doug.